Okay, we created our product requirements document for the Kitty Crochet Collective board meeting, and now we're going to attempt to create the application in ChatGPT. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste my entire PR product requirements document here, or PRD, and I'm going to go into ChatGPT and say, please create this application and then show me in preview, please. And the reason I say that is because otherwise it'll just give me a bunch of code, and it may, in fact, still just give me a bunch of code, but we'll deal with that when we get there. And now it's going to think a while, so we're going to pause and we'll come right back to this as soon as it's done. These can typically take anywhere from a couple of minutes to 20 minutes or longer, depending on the AI program you're using and the complexity of your product requirements document and other factors as well. So we will come back to this as soon as it's done. And we are back. So ChatGPT in about 5 minutes went ahead and created this. It was kind enough to tell me the demo password right there. So I'm going to put it in, and here is our application. Now this is telling me everything it did, and I can unlock it. I can look at the 3 issues. I can download the PDF agenda. And if I want this wired to an Airtable Google Sheet, interesting. It's giving me some questions about that. And then I can also publish it via Netlify or Vercel or other platforms if I wanted to do that. But let's take a look. It looks like we do have our examples. Um, Nothing here. The download's not working. So, things are not working all completely yet, but that's okay. Let's see if it lets me do my comments. It does, and it saves them. So that's pretty cool. So now if I said, the download the PDF agenda is not working, I can simply, this is the promise of vibe coding, go here and say, download PDF not working. Please fix this. And it will go off and vibe code again and update. And it may work when I come back to it, or it may still not. And I'll have to continue vibe coding more. But the point is that all this code is getting generated. I do not have to code, write this code. ChatGPT is making it for me and even letting me preview it in the application. And then when I'm ready, I have all of the HTML and the code that I would need, which you can see here, right? And it's checking and it's running into an error, as you can see, and it's going to kind of keep going things along. So I can try to preview again, but now it's running into a syntax error. So what, of course, do you do when this happens? We copy that error, and I can say, when previewing, this error occurs. Okay, it took a few minutes, but we were finally able to work through all of the errors. And now we can unlock and view. And let's see, our download agenda is still not working. So did not fix it entirely, but you know what? That's okay. We would keep working on it later. At any rate, that is how you do vibe coding. And again, this is very, very consistent with the experience of vibe coding. For an easier experience, we do recommend tools like Replit or Lovable, which are very, very user friendly. And Claude Code is probably currently the most powerful tool. But just to show that you can do vibe coding in basically any large language model that you use and be able to preview little applications. So hopefully you found this helpful.